channel. Thank you so much for being here, and if you're new here, hello. My name is Ashley. I run things here at Gal, and I don't know if you've caught the title or the thumbnail and you've noticed, there's no keto or low carb phrasing in either one of those things, and that is because we're changing it up, friends. I'm going to chat a lot right now about kind of my plans, why this grocery haul isn't keto, and then of course go into my normal stuff, which is why I'm making what I'm making this week, why I went where I went, what I am making this week. So if you only want to see the haul, you want your eyes to hit that produce, you don't want to listen to me, there's always a timestamp in the description box so that you can forward ahead to said moment. So in my what I eat in a day video from last week, I will link it in the cards. I believe it's titled, I am struggling. What I eat in a day, I am struggling. I explained that like I'm experiencing like burnout. Like I'm burned out from doing keto. I've been back on keto since February. If you're new around here or need a refresher, I did keto for about 1.5 years and switched to low carb in mid 2020 and was low carb until, like I said, February of this year. I went on a trip, and as soon as I came back, I don't know what got into me. I was just like, I want to lose this weight, I want to feel better, I want to do better, I want to get back on keto. Not only do I like eating that way, but I kind of like anything that has some sort of parameters, and keto for me, like, you know, it's very narrow with what you can and can't, which, you know, is subjective for everyone, but what you can and can't eat, right? Like, you really should be under this number of carbs, you really should be eating higher fat, and so I like, not only do I just like the diet, but I and how I feel on it, but I also like that like there are rules somewhat, right? So I started keto back up in February and have been on it since, and I'm just back in the spot that I was in mid 2020, which is like, I'm over it. Like, I'm burned out. I want variety again. I want options, choices. I want something that's a little bit closer to how I want to eat for the rest of my life, because I know I don't want to eat keto for the rest of my life. I want more of a balance. So we're calorie counting, friends. We are not, I am definitely staying lower carb, but I am not really looking at carb counts of things. I am just going to be looking at calories and trying to eat mostly, not all, but mostly whole foods. Trust me, this, just because this is not like low carb calorie counting, or I don't know, however you want to think of it, that doesn't mean I'm going to be eating like chips and crackers and candy and bars and whatever. To each their own, but that's not really the path that I want to go down, at least right now. Right now, I want to focus on eating healthy, while also being mindful of calories. It obviously is going to give me a much more wider variety of foods to choose from. I think it will help some of the mental struggles that I have been having, that I know relate to the more like narrow diet that keto has to offer, narrow food choices that keto has to offer. So that's what we're doing, friends. I'm still on the path to lose 6 pounds. I would like to lose this 6 pounds that are just holding on, and I'm gonna try to do that by counting calories. So that's kind of it, like in a nutshell. I'm gonna be going way more in depth and be way more explanatory as to like why I think calorie counting will work for me, and kind of why I made that decision in my what I eat in a day video. But it just, the way that I upload my videos, I did not want to do a whole separate video. Been there, done that. I didn't want to do a whole separate video like why I'm not doing keto anymore. I wanted to lump it in with what I eat in a day, but my hauls always go up on Monday. So this video has to come first, so you're finding out in the grocery haul, but I'm gonna talk way more in depth and way more about it in my what I eat in a day video that will go up on Wednesday. So before we jump into my list for the week, what I am making, let's talk about what I'm drinking. I mentioned this beverage last week, and I picked some up in my haul this week. This is the Light Sky Blue Moon. I love these, and I'm not a beer drinker, you guys. I'm not a beer drinker. Like, there are definitely beers I have had in the past that I have enjoyed, but like, I am not a beer connoisseur. I'm not a beer drinker or anything. These are 95 calories and they're only 3.6 carbs, so definitely lower carb for beer. I love them. I just think they're refreshing. I feel like they're a nice break from the seltzers, since the hard seltzer tends to be so sweet. This is a little bit more like, do I want to say like bitter? You know, it's just like more beer-y, and I really like it. The Sapporo, I bought the Sapporo Light in last week's haul from Sapporo Light beer from Bevmo, and I don't like it nearly as much. It's very watery and it tastes like cheap to me, where this is a lot richer. You get like a little bit of that orange flavor. It's so good. Okay, so let's talk about meals for the week. I am doing a red bean enchilada soup with quesadillas, chicken schnitzel and veggies, broccoli cheddar soup. One night I always mark for going out to eat or getting takeout, y'all know that. Breakfast for dinner, and then I'm doing a Thai basil beef. For lunches this week, I'm doing a chicken and lentil soup. I'm very excited for all of those recipes because I recently, like yesterday and the day before, I went through my cookbooks that I bought last year when I was not doing keto. I was doing low carb. I bought a bunch of new cookbooks and I really didn't use them. I used them for sure, but not as much as I had hoped to use them before I then switched back to keto in February. So I went through my Skinny Taste Air Fryer cookbook, my Half Baked Harvest cookbook, What's Gabby Cooking, and then Cookish. I went through all of those and I just wrote down the recipes that I want to make and the recipes that are like really interesting to me and that get me excited to cook again, because that is part of the burnout for me, is that I really had no motivation to make anything that was keto. I don't want to I don't want to convert things. I don't want to keto-fy different recipes. I just want to like make the recipe as is. So that was really fun to do. I'm gonna like slowly but surely work through these, check things off as I cook them, and I'm just excited to be like inspired in the kitchen again. So I opted to go to Walmart today. Or actually, well, I opted to do my shopping via Walmart. I didn't like go today because I did grocery pickup. I just wanted something that was easy. We had a very busy weekend this weekend, which is kind of unheard of. And I wanted something that was gonna be very slam dunk. So I did Walmart pickup. They were out of one thing, which was tequila, that I ended up getting at Vons. So I have like a little Vons haul as well. They had to do a substitution on the potatoes that I wanted. And then I also got popcorn. We're gonna be eating mostly like cheese and turkey and pepperoni and a lot of the keto snacks that I have in there. That's gonna kind of be like our plan. I still have like a lot of nuts and stuff like that. But I did want to pick up just some popcorn because that's something that I've been missing. They had to sub that out too. So but that substitution was completely fine by me. But that was it. So pretty successful Walmart pickup trip. Y'all know it's hit or miss around here with the Walmart pickup. So let's jump into it. I will show you everything I got at Walmart, what I got at Vons, and then tell you how much I spent. All right, produce. I got a bag of limes. I do need these for a recipe. I also needed some for like cocktails that I'm gonna be making. But really the only reason I got a bag is because they were out of the single limes. So a bag of limes, some baby red potatoes, bananas for Daisy, 2 lemons, an avocado, some apples. I believe this is an Anaheim chili pepper. I'm not sure. I needed a Serrano and they didn't have it, so I just, like, they didn't sub that. I subbed it myself. I just picked another one. Basil, some grape tomatoes, grapes for the miss, green beans, cilantro, a tomato, and then 2 russet potatoes. Dairy, I needed milk. I picked up some half and half. A thing of eggs. I could have sworn I asked for 2 of these, so I'm gonna go back and check my order. Not the end of the world if they didn't give me the second one, but at least got a dozen, I guess. Thing of eggs, and then some shredded sharp cheddar. Meat, all the meat. So I got some oven roasted deli sliced turkey. I'm excited to have this in there. Last week, we flew through the Trader Joe's turkey that I got. So I made sure instead of getting a 1/4 pound that I got a 1/2 pound this week, so there was enough to last us. Some 90-10 lean ground beef, some bacon. I needed thin sliced chicken as well as some thighs. Here's that Blue Moon Light Sky. And then I also picked up just a like plain LaCroix. Our SodaStream cartridge is like almost out, and I know there's gonna be like some in-between time before we can get another one, so I just wanted to have this in there to tide us over until we do. I don't normally share non-grocery items, but I did pick up this Gain fireworks. These are like the Unstoppables, the Downy Unstoppables. I love these. I love these because Cernan likes fabric softener. I do not, but the main reason he likes it is because of the smell. And so this like gives the smell, but not the feeling of fabric softener. So it's perfect. Pick that up. And then aisle items, chicken broth. We got some chicken bouillon, some diced tomatoes, capers. I got some sliced jalapenos, some more peanut butter. These rice noodles, this is for the Thai basil beef recipe. Some low carb tortillas. And then I picked this up for Cernan and I in case, like in the morning, we want something to eat, but we don't want to make eggs. I just got this Dave's Killer Bread Raisin the Roof. This is just gonna be easy to toast up and then just eat with butter because it has raisins in it. Like I feel like that's almost like the like topping you would put on it, you know what I mean? Like I guess what I'm saying is like the raisins give it flavor, right? So I don't need to put like peanut butter or jelly or anything on this. I'm just gonna do butter, and calorie wise, it is 90 calories per slice. Almost forgot about the popcorn. 2 of these 6-packs, are they 2 6-packs? Yeah, 2 6-packs of Skinny Pop, and then from Frozen, I got 2 bags of chopped onions. From Vons, I needed some Advil. I got this Hornitos tequila. Again, Walmart was out of the tequila that I wanted. I'm just kind of like pivoting away from hard seltzer and wine right now. I'm preferring alcohol that's like not super sweet. So this is gonna be perfect. I'm gonna do lots of tequila sodas, just tequila, some LaCroix or sparkling water, and then tons of lime juice. I love those, and I used to drink them all the time. They're low carb, they're low calorie, so that is the plan there. I got another thing of half and half because I forgot that I had one in my Walmart order. And then 2 things of the La Colombe. These are on sale right now for $4.79 a piece, which is the cheapest I've ever seen it. So I picked up 2, the medium dark roast and then the medium roast. Tequila soda is a cocktail that like that's my order. Like when we go out and I'm like not wanting wine, that is what I get. So, and I haven't had tequila in the house in a hot minute. I still have some like vodka and whiskey up there. I keep it all like on top of the fridge, but no tequila, so I'm pumped for that. I spent $103 at Walmart, and I spent $38, I believe, at Vons. The tequila was 18 bucks, so that was the big chunk of that. As you can see, like the haul is not that much different. Like we're still, you know, eating clean-ish, and eating like lower carb in certain areas, right? Like I'm still buying the low carb tortillas, but then I also bought like bread for the morning. So I completely understand if like this is not your jam. If you're just here for keto and now that's not gonna be here and you don't wanna watch anymore, I completely get it. Like I totally, if you're only here for the keto and you're not here for me, then that would make sense, right? And my views went down last time. I mean, I'm not like a crazy person when it comes to like, oh, what are my views at? But they did go down. My views on my videos went down when I switched from keto to low carb. So I expect nothing more, you know, going from keto to calorie counting. But I'd appreciate it if you stick around, but if it's not your jam, it's not your jam. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Drop me a comment down below. I am going to actually film a recipe, like what's for dinner video this week. Hopefully get it up next week for you guys. Wednesday, there will be a what I eat in a day, like I said, and then I'm pretty sure Friday is gonna be, it's either gonna be an Aulani video, like all about Aulani, or a Stitch Fix. I'm not sure which one. But that's the plan, friends, and I will see you on Wednesday. Bye.